Welcome back to my channel. This is Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. Today, we are going to focus on some lower body movements in order to make sure that we have a well balanced physique. We don't neglect our legs, and making sure that we are strong overall doing these different movements. So we are doing two sets of pendulum squats here. I am practicing getting stronger on the full range of motion. And now I have two plates of 45 on each side. So we're not really aiming to do the 10 reps here since we're doing the heavy weight, but I am aiming for going on the full range of motion to get stronger on that. So two sets of those where I rest for 2 to 3 minutes in between each set. And then here, just to make sure that I'm getting a full good workout for my quads and my glutes, I have dropped one plate of 45. And because this is like the drop set, I am going to do more reps as much as I can after I have reached failure with doing two plates of 45 on each side. So as you see here, the higher up I go, it is easier for me to keep my feet flat and go all the way down and all the way up. And then we are moving on to a hack squat immediately. So now I am doing 45 pounds plus a 25-pound plate on each side. And again, I am practicing on getting stronger on the full range of motion here, where I'm going all the way down, holding that pause on a deep stretch, going all the way up for full failure. So I like to do the pendulum squat and a hack squat together. Sometimes I do add a leg press, depending on the day if I'm feeling good or not, because I want to make sure that my legs and my quads are getting strong, getting the aesthetic look for my physique. So just having this in the gym where they are so close together and usually they are free just makes it easy for me to be mindful of having an efficient lower body workout. After we have done that set here, our third set is a drop set where I just have one plate of 45 on each side and just practicing the full range of motion, making sure that I go all the way down, all the way up. So the hack squats and the pendulum squats have their pros and cons in each. The hack squat is basically more quad focused. The other one is the pendulum squat is more glute focused. But still, I like using them both because having a good pressing movement for my legs, it's going to make me stronger. We haven't done these leg abduction exercises in a while. The ones where you go outward, they have another machine where you go from inward. So this will work out your thigh, your quads, mainly the upper glute and the outer glute and the outer thigh. So usually with leg extensions, you can work out your thigh muscles. However, just to give it that extra definition, I wanted to do these leg abductors, and they're really good. I like this machine because this one is different than the ones we usually use because you are starting out in a high angle, and then as you spread your legs more, um, it essentially decreases down in height naturally, right? So, of course, I will do like a lighter set here after my two heavy sets, and I'm just finishing up with as many reps as I can to reach full failure, full fatigue, in order to make sure that my thigh muscles are getting all the recruitment and getting stronger for this range of motion as much as I can. So we are just trying to make sure that and also be mindful that when you're doing your reps, it's slow and controlled. Hold that top stretch as best as you can for 1 second and then slowly come back. Next, we are doing some glute kickbacks. Have not done these in a while. This machine is different because it is plate loaded. We don't have the ones with the stack. So with this one, you need to experiment how far you should go with the padding, the structure here. And this feels really good because this works out the hamstrings and the glutes. So doing these kickbacks will help you become stronger, making sure that if you don't have a leg curl machine that's available, you can do these glute kickbacks to make sure you get some good hamstring action as well. since the glutes are a byproduct of doing these leg pressing movements. Our second set here, we have added a plate of 25 just to make it feel more challenging, since one plate of 45 was easy to use for me at this point in time. So the strategy here is that you're holding that time stretch for 1 second and then slowly coming back. So you're gonna do as much as you can here with these glute extension kickbacks here. Um, I like this machine a lot since it's pretty dynamic. Um, the platform actually moves as you are kicking back, so it's easier on your ankle, and this gives you like a more natural type of movement and not be as stiff when you're doing these glute kickbacks. So this leg abductor here is essentially where you start from outside and coming inside for the inner thigh muscles here. So with this, I'm able to go somewhat heavy, like in a medium stack here. Just doing the practicing how strong I am since I haven't done these in a while, and just making sure that I am practicing being more flexible as well and being strong on that range of motion here. So after we do one set, we go a little bit heavier on our second set here, just making sure that I'm doing these properly. I'm doing this slow and controlled, holding that contraction here for 1 second and slowly releasing it. So the main point is that you slowly release on the way back, not doing it too fast, not pushing the weight around, but you're doing it controlled with the full range of motion with the correct form in order to make sure that you're working out efficiently and effectively. You don't want to waste time and not see results when you're at the gym. So right here, just going out, um, doing the drop set, decreasing the weight, and just making sure that I'm doing the last few reps in order to make sure that my inner thigh muscles get that extra attention. So right here, we are doing some standing calf raises, 2 sets of these here. You want to hold that top stretch and that bottom stretch in order for your calves to actually grow. I didn't go as heavy today. I just did one plate of 45 on each side because I want to make sure that I am maintaining good form and doing the correct full range of motion, 2 sets of those. And then something that we have not shown you guys in a while are some tibial raises. So in this position here, it's a little bit awkward since I'm holding 25-pound plates on each side, but the main objective is that you're doing the backwards movement of what a calf extension would be. So you are raising the upper half of your feet going upwards. You're raising those up in order to strengthen the muscles that are around your ankles. This will help you to, prevent injury. If you were to fall and get hurt, those muscles will be strong enough to sustain the damage and transfer the energy as you fall down, right? We are doing Romanian deadlift with the barbell, which I haven't seen in a while. One plate of 45 plus the 25 on each side here. And the main thing that I've noticed is that you want to make sure that when you're doing your RDLs, that your back is straight. You want to stick your butt out in order to make sure that you're doing this correctly, because if you're lifting with your back, you will get injuries on the lower part of your back. So you got to make sure that you stick your butt out in order to make sure you're working out correctly and the hamstrings are getting, uh, you know, the full workout that this movement provides. And then we have jumped 25 pounds on each side here. And since it is lighter, I am able to do more reps here. So I'm reaching a full 10 rep here and making sure that my back is straight and the glutes are sticking out. Finishing off with some barbell shrugs here. You got to make sure that, well, at least for me personally, what works is that you're holding that top stretch for 1 second, and it's going to help you grow out your traps. So we are experimenting by doing a reverse grip here, It's just to make sure that I don't have any imbalances on my traps. As you see, my traps are kind of shown through this oversized shirt. And we got to make sure that we're getting strong just to make sure we don't neglect the trap muscles and the neck muscles here. And that's pretty much it. Sums up the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Click the subscribe button and I will catch you in the next video.